Super excited about this game. Just came out today, but it's been on my radar for months now. I actually did get a chance to talk back and forth with the developer, so I know what they're looking for. I know what their plan was when they were developing this game. TLDR, they're trying to be the next Summoner's War. I don't think they're actually going to be the next Summoner's War. It's not going to be as big as Summoner's War has become, but I think that they do have a chance to get some of the casual players from Summoner's War and to have them either switch to this or play this at the same time, because it's much more beginner casual. Any new game is going to be beginner casual friendly, but they're not hardcore into the RTA and just PvP, PvP, PvP. You got to spend $1 million. We'll see. Let's see how things go in a few months. We'll see how things go in a year, because you know how these mobile developers are. But so far, I have had some good conversation with developers. The game is called ELEMENT FISSION, and as I mentioned, it's trying to be very similar to Summoner's War. So if you see some things that are like the skills, like, oh, hey, that looks like this unit in Summoner's War, like that's the debuffs and things like that. So let's get it started. I did play a little bit today. So far, I didn't get too into it because I'm just gonna reset the account anyway. Did some summons, did some things like that. Let's go. Let's see the actual gameplay. Oh, I didn't know we got the sweet ice field. Kind of want to see the sweet ice field and the units we have here. So I got, like I said, I did a couple summons. I got some 4 stars. This one actually has some, I don't think they're called runes. They're called something else. Chips or something. Yeah, we have nothing on there. What is this? It just says fatal. So the fatal in here is a 2 set, and it increases the crit rate. So the fatal is a blade, basically. But we have some units. We have the similar to rune system. I thought this was interesting. This kind of gives you, you guys can't see. Also, it's not, when I click on it in here, it's not really showing things. This guy right here is basically Kali. This one. What is he called? Clockwork. So it's a tree-based. It's not wind, it's tree. It's fire, water, tree, light, dark. The only thing that they switched was the tree. But that is basically the. But he doesn't have the highest speed of the team. Also, definite thing that is interesting here is you can change the AI. You can actually modify it to be what you want it to. So if you have a specific dungeon run that you're like, okay, I have this, but they have to do the right skills, you can actually. I want to say program the AI. There's no programming, but you can actually change the AI to do what you want it to do at the times that you want it to do it. So within, I mean, not completely, but for the most part, you can be like, yeah, use this skill more than this skill. This is your priority. So if you want it to prioritize skill 2, then it can prioritize skill 2. If you want it to not use skill 3, unless there's actual enemies to kill, then you can do that. And I did find the Lucian. You always gotta find, in these games, you always gotta find the Lucian first. You're like, which one is gonna be, because we don't really have a farmer yet. Like I said, I just started, I played it just lightly. Sure, I played it lightly. So far, we're just gonna collect everything we got. I'm gonna show you guys some different units, what some different units do. I think this is the first one that you get in the game, the sharpshooter. I think she's like a magical archer. I think she does, oh no. Grant all allies 2-turn crit up, then teams up with 2 allies to attack an enemy. In my mind, I was like, she's like a magical archer because she's an archer. Nope, not at all. And then we've got the decrease your cooldown by 1 turn, gain extra turn if you kill an enemy during your turn. Kind of a little bit like a Fire Inugami, but really it doesn't do, Fire Inugami is not quite the same with this skill 2 gang fight. We've got the sharp arrow defense down. We've got the teammates get plus 18 speed for here, but that's the first one that you get in the game. I don't think we have we don't have the Lucian. This is not the Lucian. This is just a bouncing Joker, not the Lucian though. We did find the Kali. This is the unit that's got the same skills as the Kali, the Fire Steel Wings. But yeah, we could stick them in. We could stick some different units in and see what they're all about. But we also get a chance to use some of these some of these units from Mr. Bunny. So I'm clicking on Mr. Bunny. I'm clicking on the bottom, the friends and guildmates, whatever units that you can use, so we can see what it does. But those are some of the units that we don't have yet, right? So let's see. Let's see what they're all about. 2 OP. We need a good farmer in this. I think I'm just gonna reset the account. I've only done like 30 summons. I was excited the first time I saw like a special thing that wasn't a 3-star. I was like, oh, it's orange. That means it's a Nat 5. Wow, we got a Nat 5 within 5 minutes of playing the game. Nat 4, not a Nat 5. There are Nat 5s in here. We'll take a look at some of the choose reward. Haven't seen this yet. Didn't know that was a thing. Choose the reward. First time that's popped up. Let's go here. Let's go. I don't think we can go to fission is actually the summon. So we can go here. We have 2 summons. Yeah, let's expand. So we got a 3-star. We got a hog chef. Very exciting. I like these character models. These character models definitely look like if you stuck them in Summoner's War, they wouldn't be completely out of place. Because there's a lot of games that are similar to Summoner's War in terms of like summons and you equip runes or gear or artifacts or whatever. Like if you put something from Raid or Epic 7 into Summoner's War, you'd be like, that's not a Summoner's War character, obviously, because it's completely different proportions, different art styles and everything. But this has got the 3D chibi art style that could, I mean, it would look maybe a little bit out of place in Summoner's War, but it really wouldn't be like stick out like a sore thumb. Also, some Summoner's War characters stick out like a sore thumb as well. So let's see. 3 stars. There's actually a tank. No, this one's a support. The other one is a tank. Maybe it's the fire one. Some healing stuff. Some of the skills are the same as like the same as in Summoners. Where I'll show you. And some of them are like completely different. Do different things. Which one is this? Arena coin. Oh, I haven't really done too much with Arena yet. Path to the Truth. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's the Illyrium is the summon. What else do we have going on here? It does also. Oh, this is an LD. So Twilight Illyrium is the LD. Is basically an LD scroll. Clear secret base. Normal. How far are we from? And then the Powerful Illyrium. This is like a legendary. So upgrade the repeat battle count to 10 times. So you get repeat battle count to 20 times. So you get the 5 times auto run at the. I don't know if it's the beginning or like after you hit like level 3 or something like that, but sweet ice field. Oh, we can't see what this is. The ones in the bottom, of course, are the dungeons, which we cannot get to just yet, but I fully plan on playing this a bunch today. And by playing, I mean I'm going to be doing other stuff and I'm going to be playing this on the side because I do still have a lot of stuff to do today. We got the strengthen. We can, so these are like Angelmons. Basically, Angelmon, Rainbowmon kind of stuff. And then we can upgrade things like that. Or this is the Rainbowmons, and these are the Angelmons, I believe. But that's how we get to that. We can go to, where is our, no, this is our inventory. We have all crap runes. Just like Summoners. We can go check out the bestiary, which shows us all of the different units here. So this is as much as they have. We can sort this by Initiator, Nuker. I think the Initiators are the ones that like boost attack gauge. I think. I could be wrong. Nope. Yeah, increase attack bar of an ally target by 100%. So they do have these little things. Oh, skilled at launching an offensive at the beginning of the battle. I think that that's nice. A nice little tag for a game like this. So you can see Music Queen. It's a Nat 5. 3 times. Defense down, incurable, and blind. Lots of debuffs. Him increases the action bar of all allies by 30%. Grant them attack buff and shield. Like the units that we're using in farming are not really necessarily farming units. They're just like whatever we had. I stuck some 4 stars in there. I was like, let's see how they do. But so these are initiators. We got nukers, which are like the damage dealer. I think the nuker tag is actually for things that ignore defense. So let's see. If we go here, we can see ignore defense here. Oh, never mind. It is not ignore defense. I thought that they were basically the same thing. Because nukers, I was like, it's not necessarily like AoE skills. These might be some AoE skills here. Damage equal to 75% of the enemy's max HP, but also take the same amount of damage inflicted will not exceed your current HP. So this is Molong, right? Attacks all enemies 3 times. 15% goes up to 35. Chance to remove 1 buff and inflict stun. Yep. And then is this a defense break? It definitely is. So this is Wandering Monk is Molong. There we go. Fun times, man. This one. Okay, so this is the Lucian Bookworm. Nuker Disruptor. This is attacks all enemies 3 times. Attack ignores target's defense. So I thought there was another one that I was like, oh, this has got to be the Lucian. I'm like, nope. This has got to be the nope. This has got to be the nope. But you can sort them by, of course, ignore defense over here, and then you can see everything. And then we have the leader skills. We have the disabler is, I believe, debuffs, like things that are. Well, actually, what's the difference between disabler and disruptor? I thought they were the same things. I'm not sure what the core is. Can consistently and steadily deal damage. How is that different from a damage dealer? I don't know. Let's see disabler. Disabler preventing enemy actions, and then we have that looks actually cool. And then we have the disruptor, which weakening or disrupting the enemy. So I guess one is a CC and the other one is a debuffer. That's what it seems like they're going for. Escape. The ability to avoid death. Okay. It's like damage mitigation kind of stuff. So core is one kind of damage dealer, and the nuker is the ability to defeat enemies instantly. And then we have, oh yeah, the buffs and debuffs. There's an Oblivion here, but we can't see exactly. No, we don't need Oblivion for nukers. But I was curious if Oblivion, I guess we can't see here, but I was curious if Oblivion is the same exact thing as in Summoner's War, or if it's something else. Because sometimes they change, as you know, from the fatal sets of whatever those things are. They're not called runes, they're called something else. I must have missed it. You and another ally with the highest critical damage will have their critical damage increased by 100%. This effect cannot stack with similar effects. When the ally lands a critical hit, both your action bars will increase by 15%. Next action will deal 25% more damage, and healing stacking up to 10 times. Plus 42% attack during dungeon battles. But then, of course, we have the LD5s too that are in here. I haven't seen all the unit's skills, but some of them. After attack, a drone fires a laser beam to attack the enemy with the lowest HP. Applies 1 turn of defense down. If the target is affected by paralysis, it will absorb all targets. Action bar. Drone cannot crit or glance. Cannot be countered. Yeah, there's so many things to learn in terms of what units do which, because we take for granted in Summoner's War the fact that we've been playing so long. And it's just like, I know what everything does. And now it's like, there's a unit. He looks like it should be a damage dealer. Nope, it's support. Okay. Looks like it should be a support unit. Nope, it's a tank. So, yeah, these are the... Where are we? Nope, not inventory. Elements. Yeah, this is the stuff that we have so far. 4-star, 4-star. Nothing too crazy. This is something that you want to keep, this clockwork, because it's a Kali type unit. These things I think are all supposed to be Harpoos. So. We have the Hog Chefs. There's definitely one to keep, Steel Wings. And these, I think there are CC units, these ones. What do we have? Incurable, defense down. AoE defense down. 50% chance though, goes up to 60. What else do we have? So this is double AoE. Wait a second, but it's a disruptor. And if you look at the top, so the physiques thing, I like this over here. Physique values are innate properties. They're instrumental in determining the stats, HP, attack, and defense of an element, being responsible for the variation in stats among other elements of the same species and attributes. So you can see kind of, oh, what's got a really high attack power compared to other units. So this is not an attacker. This is 3% lower than other units, 2% higher in HP, 1% higher in defense. So I don't know if it's actually, yeah. But you can kind of see between the, like this core, for example, and then the fact that it's got a physique, 2% extra attack power. Like, okay, so that's a damage dealer between those two. I wonder if, can we see any nukers? Yeah. Nuker, but it has 5% less attack. That makes perfect sense. But again, this is the Kali type unit. It's got the ignores defense for skill 2, and then it has the attack up, speed up, and invincible for skill 2. It's literally Kali. It's literally Kali, except for this the skill 1. So Kali's got a dot. This one is a speed down. But yeah, very similar. But I've been excited for this game to come out. I've been waiting for a while because I'm like, man, everything that's coming out is all match 3 games. Oh, there's another one that they came out recently that wasn't a match 3 game. I mean, there's a bunch of idle games and stuff like that. But in terms of games that are similar to Summoner's War, that I think have some potential to, this is not going to overtake Summoner's War anytime soon, or anytime ever. Let's be real. It's not going to overtake Summoner's War ever. But I think that it has some potential to be a fun game, as long as they don't destroy it with their nonsense. I think this is Bulldozer, actually. This one. Yeah. Taunt. Yeah, damage based on defense. And you'll get a 1-turn stun after using this ability. But you'll see some really, should we say really similar skills? Yeah, exactly the same skills. Exactly the same. Where do we go? Oh, we got this from Scenario. Not Scenario. What is it called? It's not called anything. Embark. And then we go to each thing. So this is Arena. I haven't touched Arena yet. But there is an RTA here. So Theme Arena is real-time battles funded by black market merchants, take place in simulated and I can't read the rest of it because it's not there. But yeah. So much. We're actually going to do there's nothing we can do in terms of summons, right? I always like to finish videos with summons. But let's do some more embarking on. Got Arcade Town, Memorial Valley, Sweet Ice Field. Oh, and then these are little tutorial areas too. So we got a tutorial here, and then you get the turtle tank as a reward for that. You get that's 1 summon here as a reward for that. But there's little tutorials. Oh, this is hard mode. But yeah, we did a couple. These little training things are just showing you how units work. So it's nice for people that haven't, casual players that haven't played games like this before. But if you've played games like this before, if you've played Summoner's War, of course, you already know everything for the most part. Any fun rewards here? What are the insane rewards? Basically nothing crazy. Okay. Anything insane here? Anything actually insane? So just extra summons. But I feel like this game is kind of, so far seems like they're not super stingy with the summons. Some games are ridiculous stingy with the summons. You also get 20 summons in your inbox as a, hey, welcome to the game kind of thing for new players. So that's nice. Let's do some more of this. Sure. Doesn't really matter too much. There's some cool looking units. There's ninjas. There's a little rat with a lightsaber. I think the character design is very creative, very unique, which was the first thing that I really got. Like I just saw this in the games coming out soon, in the App Store a while ago, and I was like, what is this? Like, usually I'm like, this crap. And I'm like, this kind of looks a little bit like Summoner's War. And then I did some more research. I was like, this is kind of interesting looking character designs for some of these. Some of them have a lot of character. Some of the characters have a lot of character, guys. What's that, a dodo dinosaur that she's riding? It's just strange. It's just strange ideas for characters, which I appreciate, and I like that. Like the wild stuff. Okay, so we got 3 Angelmons from that. But we can see if we go to the bestiary. I don't even know where the microtransactions are. Oh, here, maybe store. Yeah, there we go. So we can see some of the microtransactions. I shouldn't be like, oh yeah, I don't know where the microtransactions are. Then the developers are like paying attention. They're like, okay, put these right in front of people's faces. Like, no. That's not what I was trying to get at. That's not what I was trying to get at. Power Bean Pack. I don't know what the Power Bean Pack is. That might be a something that increases. I don't want to start clicking on these and then things start popping up. But yeah, that might be something that's like a super Angelmon that increases something to max level or something like that. Element and gear. Yeah, I don't want to click on all these things, but there's definitely microtransactions. Don't you worry about it. But yeah, I think some of these character designs are pretty cool. We've got some blue Hulks, some red Hulks. They're Hulks. Let's be real. That's the Hulk. What else do we have? Psycho Surgeon, Wandering Monk, Mercenary Mother, Sorcerer. Sorcerer looks like a Harry Potter reject. Electromancer, Dr. Evil, Iron Fist. I think this one was like a really strong unit, if I recall correctly. One of these. I don't know if it's necessarily that element. Moves all debuffs on all allies, grants them 3-turn immunity, and increases their action bar by 30%. That seems pretty good. Grants other allies 2-turn revive, revives all dead allies. Afterwards, recover all allies by 25% of your max HP. And this is LD5, of course. Immune against defense breaks, counterattacks with a critical hit. The enemy, if any ally receives a critical hit, and increase your attack action bar by 15%. Oh, Vengeful Marks. Yeah, what else do we have for character design? Man at Arms. Kind of wild. Also, they are fused together. That's not a he's not riding that horse. He is the horse. Twin Blade. What else do we have? Bear. And then these are some... like, what exactly is this? These are 4 stars. Assassins. Those are pretty cool looking. Wisp Catcher, which is a nuker. It's wild. Annihilator. Puppet Artist. I think these ones are pretty good, if I recall. One of them is pretty good. Ghost Captain. Just wild character designs. Kind of reminds me a little bit of... And this I've been trying to figure out too. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Calibria. And I did some research. I couldn't determine that it is or isn't people that were involved in Calibria. I get a feeling that maybe some of the people that are working on this might have been there, but the real question is... First off, this looks better, number one. Second off is if they start doing crazy aggressive monetization stuff, then we're like, that's the red flag, right? I don't know why we can't actually see. Too bad we can't see what he does. He's got lightsabers, though. Laser swords. Whatever. And again, this is the tree bookworm is the Lucian here. Ant Cannon. More 4 stars. String Main, Sky Police. Like, this is wild. Look at that. Her hair is machine guns. How very anime. Pumpkin Freak. Which other ones did we not see? Warner Specialist. Oh yeah, I guess we saw all these. Sphere Sage. Some wild designs. I assume that the rates... Because we can't actually see here, can we? Oh, we can. We want to see the Twilight... Oh, it's the same as in Summoner's War. Ripperinos. I thought maybe there was a chance for the LDs to not be really ridiculously hard to get. But Same. Sad. I think that's gonna be why people like don't try this game. They're like, oh, I was excited until you said the same rates for LD. So, but yeah, I think I'm going to personally, I am going to. Shall we train? Let's train. Injured Wisp survives. Ensure that it survives? Okay, so then we're going to take this in. Yeah. Yep. Defense up. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm gonna post videos on this on the other channel though. So, because we got some other things that we're gonna do on this channel. But yeah, the Juby channel will be playing this on a regular basis there. I don't know if I'm excited or not. I'm excited now, but I'm also, every time I get excited for one of these mobile games, I'm like, temper your expectations. It's a mobile game. We don't know how crazy it's gonna be. We don't know. Don't get too excited. And then they're like $2,000 a month to get into this thing. It's like, no, I'm good. But I like to give them the benefit of the doubt until they get crazy with the microtransactions. So we'll see. We know they're there. They're always going to be there. It's a free game. The microtransactions are going to exist regardless. But we'll see if it gets ridiculous. And if it gets ridiculous, then all bets are off. If everyone's got like $2,000 accounts, $10,000 accounts, LD5s everywhere, then it's like, okay, maybe we don't keep doing it. But yeah, so far it seems fun. So far it seems fun. I don't see this ever getting to the point where it's like got 50 million installs or anything like that, but I could see this getting like 1 or 2 million installs and like a community of like tens of thousands of players playing every day. I don't know that it's necessarily going to get more than that, but that's just my personal opinion. Anyway, this is Element Fission. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's not sponsored, so I don't have any download links or anything like that. So just go to the App Store and download it. There you go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, we're going to be doing regular videos on this on the other channel. I will see you as always. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you as always in the next one.